Robin.
I'm not a big fan of the hip-hop. You know why? I used to like it because it was, in the beginning it was different, it was cool, but it hasn't evolved. It's the same shit for 20 years, right? It's all, I got my bling, I'm in the club, I got my bitches, I got my hoes. Really? They're still wearing the same outfits 20 years later. They got their pants down to here, they got their bling on, they got the hat to the side, but now they keep the sticker on it. Because I think they're trying to impress chicks, Like some girl's gonna walk by, oh my God, that guy just bought that hat, it must have cost him $22. He must have money, I'm gonna suck his dick. The hats match their sneakers. That's gay, okay? I never put a hat on and go, fuck, that don't match my sneakers. I'm not leaving the house. Girls do that shit. Everybody made fun of those like 80s hair metal bands because they dressed all goofy. Remember they had the spandex and the high hair and the makeup? But at least they got it. After 5 years they go, we look fucking ridiculous. And they cut their hair and put flannels on. I mean, the only one that dresses unique is like Flavor Flav, you know what I mean? He's a character. He's got the big clock on him. But he probably wears that because he's like, all right, time to pay another baby mama. I feel the crowd getting very nervous because, right, you're like, all right, look, can we move on? It's like, notice some black people in here. And we laughed at a few of them, but let's move on. Let's go back to the white trash Slayer fans, then we'll be okay. It has not evolved, and nobody will call it out. That's the problem. MTV, whenever they play videos, will still play them because they're afraid they'll be considered racist if they don't. White liberal critics, Young Jeezy, 5 stars, genius album. Really? What is he writing about? Whoa, he's writing about he's got a Range Rover now and he's fucking bitches in the back. Really? And you give that 5 stars, but a band like Rat puts an album out. Oh, they suck. They wrote a song about partying and fucking a girl. Grow up. The only one doing anything original in hip-hop, Jay-Z is. I give him credit. He is, definitely. And Eminem, because at least Eminem writes from his heart. He does. He writes from his heart, because one song I write about how he wants to kill his wife and chop her up. Right? Put her in a suitcase and throw her off a cliff. Yeah, and then the next song he writes about how much he loves her. And everybody in a relationship can relate to that. We've all thought that. You know what? I could kill this person, and people forget about it in a couple weeks, and then the next day, I still love her, I love him, whatever. So, relate to that. I just don't like hip-hop is so, they think they're still badasses, all right? In the beginning you were, you're not anymore, because it's all commercial pop. You know what I mean? I'm a badass. No, you're not. You guys do fucking songs with Justin Timberlake. You're a bunch of pussies, okay? You're not a badass when you do a song with Justin Timberlake. But they do. They take a long time to get ready. That's a girl thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a badass. You disrespected my girl, I'm gonna go fucking blow away your whole family. But first, let me put my baby blue jumpsuit on. You threw me out of the club, I'm gonna get my Uzi, I'm gonna fucking blow away the whole club, but I'm gonna put my matching Gucci earrings in first. What is that? Those guys got designer wallets. They walk around with Louis Vuitton wallets. That's fucking gay. White guys don't do that. This dude, right? Yeah, you got like a Rolling Stone wallet you got at Walmart fucking 10 years ago. You're still using the same thing. Like, oh, it's a collector's item. I think the tongue's a little crooked. I'm keeping it. I can't imagine what would happen if I'm in a bar with my friends and watching a baseball game. Oh, I got this round of beers and I pull out a Louis Vuitton wallet. They would fucking bash my head in right there.
All right, we got Jim Florentine in studio today. You just heard a track from his latest CD. I like that, Jimmy. It's going to do very, very well. What's it called again? Cringe
and Purge.
Cringe and Purge. Yes. I like the name of the album as well.
Well, because like, it's funny. Any guy that does a little edgy act now is considered a cringe comic.
Right.
Because after everybody getting in trouble now. So I'm lumped in with all of that. So I'm okay, fine. Cringe and Purge.
So you own it a little bit, right?
I'm just glad I'm not famous enough to get in trouble for any material on here.
I know, we're all trying too, man.
Nobody cares.
I say shit every day.
Nobody cares.
Just fucking print this shit. Make me a star.
Part of it is that if you're not apologetic about it, or if you're not groveling, they know they're not going to get that out of you. I think that's yeah, I think that's part of it. It doesn't mean that we can't get in trouble, but
I thought we were on a big enough platform where they could print up some of this shit we say. Fuck.
I think it's so expected here, though. It's so expected.
Is that what it is?
Most of the things we say are we make fun of retarded people. Who cares?
Yeah.
It was funny that, Cat Williams, did you see the whole clip? He got in trouble.
Yeah.
Some Mexican guy's heckling him in a comedy club, and he went back and told all these Mexican jokes, and it came on the internet.
Right.
Yeah, it was great.
And he had an issue apology. Why? So that guy heckled him, so he's not allowed to say anything back.
Right.
But he apologized, but then the day after, he goes, I'm not really sorry.
That was a publicist apology, he said.
Oh, is that what it
was?
was?
He goes, that was not for me. That was a publicist.
Yeah.
He said, he was pretty adamant.
But you know what the best one was? When Adam Carolla made fun of transgender people on his podcast. They go, we're going to go after him. Like, what are you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
He finances it himself. What do you?
I forgot.
His advertisers.
I forgot about that.
But he has no advertising. He just does like a 30-second read of some .com.
I forgot about that one. That one went away. Good for Adam.
There's nothing they were going to do.
Good for Adam.
He puts it up himself, and he makes all the money on it.
Look, man, I could accept the transgender thing. Still a little rough for me. That's my line.
What do you mean?
When a guy wants to be a girl and all that, it's weird to me.
Somebody's never gotten a great blowjob.
That's off limits now too. Fuck. We're not supposed to make fun of Chaz Bono.
If you want to be part of the group, you're gonna you're made fun of. That's the way it is. It's like at the Comedy Cell when you're a comic and you sit at that table in the corner.
Right.
If you're gonna sit there and you wear a bad shirt, you're gonna hear it for an hour.
Right.
You're going to get fucking... even if you're not wearing a bad shirt, for some reason everybody will make it bad.
Yeah.
You just get attacked. Sometimes it's funny when we start attacking someone. And believe me, I've been on the end of it. When you walk into the table at the cellar and you just start getting attacked before you sit down. It really is great.
You like that?
What?
Makes your skin thicker, right?
No, it's just that's just our way of showing affection.
I know.
In some weird way.
I know.
When I first got that gig on Crank Yankers, when they pitched the idea like prank phone calls with puppets, the first thing I thought, I go, all my comic friends are going to kill me for even be a part of this disaster because it's probably going to last like one episode. I said, but fuck it, I'll take the abuse. I was broke. And, it worked out okay. But that's the first thing I thought of. I go, Jim Norton is going to fucking destroy me. When this show gets canceled, it's like the worst show in history and lasted one episode. That's all I thought of.
You do really think that your friends are going to just murder you. And Bob Kelly was on fire the other day. We were all together. I was with him and Colin and Keith. And fucking, oh boy, did he fucking, Bob was on fire.
Who did he go after?
A lot me. Him and Keith were killing me.
What were some of the stuff they were picking?
It was all chin stuff, just about my fucking awful chin and how I can't lean on my hand, and Bob just kept mimicking me, like sliding me. It was really killing me, but it was fun. He was killing all of us. He was on fire.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, it's nice to see a fat man on a roll, but he fucking murdered us.
Florentine, where's the gig tonight?
I'm doing in-store signing and I'm doing a little stand-up at Vintage Vinyl in Woodbridge, New Jersey, 7 o'clock, and then at 9 o'clock in the city at Idle Hands. It's down in East Village.
Cool. Let's sell a shitload of these things. All right.
I haven't been in Vintage Vinyl in years.
It's the greatest. Like, if you like heavy metal, it's the greatest store ever. Like, the bass player in Saxon can release a CD, and it's on the front shelf. As soon as you walk in the store, it's on that display.
Oh, really? It's that good?
Yeah, it's great.
They have a lot of Sabbath stuff?
Oh, everything.
I should go in there because I used to go there a lot. It used to be in Woodbridge. Where is it now?
It's still Woodbridge, yeah, on Route 1.
No, it used to be in New Brunswick, then it was in Woodbridge. Remember?
I think it's always been there.
Will a place like that survive, you think?
It does a lot of mail orders. It does.
Oh, okay.
A lot of metal stuff through the mail.
Wasn't it in New Brunswick? I almost swore.
There was another CD shop, and this one's been there for probably 20 years. The Vintage Vinyl, right on Route 1 by Woodbridge Center.
Wow, unless there was another one, and maybe there was a sister store in New Brunswick.
Yeah.
But I, for some reason, remember Vintage Vinyl being in New Brunswick. Wow.
All right. How's the kid?
Kid's good, man. 14 months.
Mine's 17 and a half. He fucking just broke my remote. I was telling you in the hallway, the first casualty of having a son. They break your shit, Jimmy.
Oh.
They break your shit.
Fucking never. You touched my Rivera signed baseball. I'd fucking.
They break your shit.
Yeah.
And I've been waiting for this day. We've been lucky. But I have a really nice remote. It does pretty much everything in my house, and he fucking, I don't know. No, what it was, because you were talking about this. We have the fake remote. A lot of parents can relate to this. This fake remote, Jimmy, you buy, right? And go, here's the remote for the TV.
Oh,
well, my kid's
saying no, right?
Well,
I guess it's easier to.
I mean, we do say no too. It's a whole thing.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, it's too complicated to start discussing now. You do what you can to.
Do you feel bad saying no?
No, not at all. Fuck no. I say no all day long if you need to know the truth. But so you give him the fake remote to try to trick him. But for some reason, this little brain of his, he knows that it's a fake remote. So he throws that like no, and then he grabbed the real remote, and then he was done with that and slammed it on the floor, and fucking broken in two. So
you should put that on the. You should like, keep a tab of things he's broken that he owes you for.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, take it away from his college fund.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
The remote, how much is that at a 129? Because it was one of the specialty ones. Keep a tab of all the extra desserts he has. Anytime he wastes food.
Anytime he gets me up early.
Well,
yeah, charge him.
You know these little fuckers will turn on us.
Yeah,
I hear. 13,
it's just a matter of time.
13, 14 is the age where they just now turn on you, and that's when you pull out all this shit. Like, really?
Well, you know what I've been doing with that metal show? Anyone that comes in, I get an autograph assigned to him. Brian Johnson, nice. I got Marilyn Manson, Slash. And I say, hey, can you sign this for my son? I go, he's 14 months. I go, so when he hates me when he's a teenager, I'm going to go, look, fucker, look at these autographs. Like, I got Iommi, Geezer, Bill Ward.
Jesus.
I mean, I got everybody for him. So
right on.
And I'm gonna rip it up right in front of his face.
Right on.
Rip it up.
Right on. My TV in the living room is unfortunately maybe 2 feet off the ground. I got like a low level couch and then the TV's low as well. That fucking thing is gonna be destroyed.
Put a fence around it or something.
I know it's gonna happen. He already touches it and shit.
I got to hang it on the wall.
And he drags his toys across it sometimes.
No, you got to hang it. I got fucking gates everywhere. Everywhere you walk, you got to walk through a gate. You just hanging all the shit on the wall.
Like it's
take everything out of the way that he could touch.
I'm trying, man.
That's the key.
Would you be mad if you started ripping up your Sabbath stuff?
I'd fucking punch him.
Right in his baby belly.
Nah, he's great though. It's
yeah, I love it. It's fucking, it was a life changer.
I can't believe this discussion I'm listening to. Like, because I hope you always wanted a kid.
Always.
But Florentine didn't. That's the
I got to an age where I was like, what am I going to do, man?
Wait, were you one of those guys that were like, no fucking way, this isn't for me? But now you've seen the light?
Yeah, I saw when I see all my friends that had got kids around 9 or 10 that I grew up with, and they bring them to the concerts and hang out with them. It's like their little buddy, and I'm like, fuck, I want that.
You do?
Yeah.
And you have. So that's cool. More?
Probably one more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like a total of 3, I think. Then start adopting like Asians.
That's fair. From Malawi. Whatever.
I just can't believe like our parents raised like 7, and how many you got? You got 6, Jim. You and your sister, but even 2, just by themselves. Never a nanny. There was nobody. You got a babysitter once a month, maybe.
You have help?
That's insane. Once in a while, but not much.
We don't have help because I don't trust anybody.
Well,
I've seen the nannies in the playground. Holy shit, these women! I don't know. They obviously know how to pass a interview. Like I guess all of us do, but then you see them working in the environment at the playground, and they're all just on their fucking phones. They're like gossiping with each other. You see a kid screaming bloody murder, and one pops up like, "Oh, I think that was mine," but it's not the mother, so they don't care as much. And no fucking, I can't imagine saying, "All right, here, take my kid for the day." Unless it's a family member.
When I need a nap, I don't give a fuck who watches them. Really? I'll leave him with Jim Norton.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I'll let him cruise fucking prostitutes downtown with a piss jar, and he's in the back, not even strapped in.
Oh, yeah, you got the piss jar. Yeah.
with Uncle Jimmy. You had a piss jar, Jimmy?
A cup. Yeah, I would always carry a piss cup with me.
Yeah.
So I could just pull over and aim my penis in the cup and then dump it. That's not sexual addiction.
That never worked, though, man. On road trips and stuff, I always hated fucking peeing into bottles.
You get the Gatorade bottle. You get the wide mouth one. Not that I got girth, but so you don't miss. But and you throw it in the back.
But it was always like the hose was kinked or whatever. You know what I mean? So when you were done, you were always getting some fucking urine in your...
No, you got to know how to work. You got to really like.
You have to sit up off the seat a little bit.
Yeah, you almost have to lean over like you're reaching in the back seat.
I know.
Or something.
I've tried it all, but it's fucking. I don't know. I always leave a little behind.
Then you get a napkin and you put it on your helmet when you put it back in your pants.
100%.
Yeah, professional. I've been whizzing the car for years.
Because you unkink the hose, you unkink it, and whatever's in the helmet fucking goes in the napkin. and you fucking believe me, it's a whole system.
Well, look, when I'm flaccid, there's no hose, so I don't have that fucking problem.
Yeah.
But Jim used to, before he left the Comedy Cellar, like at 1 a.m, he goes, "Can I get a plastic cup to go cup?" And then he would get the cup with the lid and
Right around
like,
looking at hookers.
what do you need a cup for? And he's like, "I'm gonna, when I
You
look
just
for
pour
hookers."
urine out your window.
I would
Oh,
just
yeah,
stop.
I poured at a traffic light or whatever. Yeah, I want to get out of the car. I don't want to get a cop pull me over and thinking it's beer.
Right.
It's warm beer and he has to smell and it's piss.
Whenever I would fucking also not have a cup and I would look at hookers, I would pull off to a side street, but I would always leave my car running. And then I would actually stand up, like, right up against the passenger side, and I would whiz, but I'd always make it look like I was fumbling with the roof. Like, this is jostling, and I would actually, like,
What
start...
could be wrong with the roof?
I don't
like
know, but
a cop wouldn't know that one.
if a cop went by, I would just go, the roof is...
Yep. No, I've done that before.
The
Pissing
sunroof,
in
it's
public
leaking,
and just
I don't
point
know.
like, I just got my. I used to do it at concerts. I used to wear shorts, outdoor concerts or whatever, and just pull them to the side and just whiz.
Sure.
Whiz right at the seat because I'm not getting up and missing a
Yeah.
show.
I remember-
And whiz in the cup. I'm like, just put your fist, like that.
While you're
Everyone's just
whizzing?
going crazy. Yeah, and whiz right in the cup.
I used to be.
And then hand it to my drunk friend. You want a beer? one drank at one time too.
Without noticing.
No, he didn't know. He was
Did you laugh?
That's a buzz.
Yeah, that's great.
I used to really be into the Black Crowes, especially when they were really really happening, and they played some kind of surprise gig in New York, and I forgot where, but somewhere downtown. It was like a 2,000 seater, and I was in the middle of the crowd, about maybe 10 to 15 rows from the stage, but everyone was standing, and I didn't want to give up my fucking spot, so I was absolutely peeing in fucking beer bottles, waiting for the band to show up. So I have done it.
You have to. The
And
worst.
then you just carefully put the full beer bottle
Yeah.
down on the ground, and
Oh, yeah.
knowing eventually it's just going to be spilled.
I did that, and Jameson was wearing friggin' sandals, and he kicked it over, and it went all over his feet. He was fucking pissed.
Literally.
The worst thing me and my brother Dan did, and Jim knows my brother. He's a real creep.
Yeah.
We were at Lollapalooza at Randall Island. It was packed. It was Soundgarden and Metallica one year. It was
Nice.
a great show.
Wow.
And you were in the middle. If you were in the middle of that field, there's no way you're going to go get another beer because it was just too far.
Right.
You had a great spot. So we were just whizzing in cups, and we're like, what are we going to do with it? So we just handed it to, like, girls. Hey, you want a beer? I got an extra beer. And, like, 3 walked away with it. I don't know if they drank it. I'm not proud of it, but it's fucking funny.
You should own that.
They're
You
like,
should be
really?
proud
I'm
of
like,
that.
yeah, I just came from if you want to get a beer, it's a long line over there. Here.
Fuck it.
What a fucking jerk.
I know.
I love
That's just
jerks.
a jerk move.
I think that's a great jerk move. Where you at with football, Florentine? You Jets fan?
No, I'm a Miami fan.
You are.
Yeah.
Hates the Jets.
Like my fucking father-in-law.
Yeah, Miami
Big time
fan.
Philly guy, but he loves the Dolphins. Him and his two sons love the Dolphins over the Eagles down there. Fucked up.
My chicks in our family are Eagle fan. No, but you know what?
Why? Because of Marino? Growing up?
Yeah, even before Marino, when I was a kid.
Who's the quarterback before Marino?
Like Greasy and
Fuck, you go back to Bob Greasy.
Larry Zonka days and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, really?
And I was a little kid. You pick colors, and that was it. But yeah, I'm in Andrew Luck territory. I want that guy. Supposedly he's going to be the next Peyton Manning. So let him lose every game. Yeah, this guy's like the best prospect to come out of college since Manning.
Will he be as good as Romo?
Romo has his moments, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but when-
first 2 games of the season.
No,
I hate him.
But when the pressure's on, he fucking
He's
falls
a girl.
apart.
He's a fucking
man.
girl.
Well, these guys, the Miami coach and the GM, Parcells brought him over from Dallas. So they take every Dallas reject that gets cut from the Cowboys and sign them to Miami. It's like the Cowboys haven't been good since fucking 96. Why are you taking shit, guys that can't even make your team, and they bring them over there, and that's why the team sucks, too.
Oh, wow.
And then you
Okay.
get Reggie Bush, and you don't put him back on punt returns. He's only like the second best punt returner. Oh, we don't want to get him hurt. What the fuck you putting him on the field for?
Right. Florentine knows football.
No, yeah.
You really
I watch
know
every week.
football.
I like it either way, so.
I don't know that much.
How many times did you argue with fucking fans about Don Shula? You had the pro Shula guys, and you would go on the message boards, and they would criticize them.
There was this thing. There was a newspaper that came up, Dolphin Digest. It would come out once a week, and this is before the internet or anything like that. So this is so before you can get online and reach people. So people used to write in the letter section. This is the Dolphins got the best defense in the league. We're going to win the Super Bowl this year. We might even go undefeated. Right? They'd write these letters. So after the Dolphins would lose another heartbreaking loss, this is like the Ken O'Brien, Dan Marino days.
Sure.
Lose one of those. 51-45. Ken O'Brien looked like the fucking best quarterback ever.
Yeah.
Every time against Miami. We get drunk after the game. We were miserable, so we'd fucking track down that number, like in Portland, Oregon. We're like, can I have the number of Williams? And we just get like 17 different William. Hello, are you a Dolphin fan? Who is this? Are you William? Did you get Dolphin? Yeah, who is this? How the fuck could you say Miami is the best? Who are you? How could you say that? Who is this? And screaming at people. And if I like, look, I found your number in the back of Dolphin Digest, your name. I track you down, motherfucker. Why would you write that? Do you watch the games? And then by the end of the conversation, they'd agree. Like, you know what? You're right. I go, then fucking write a retraction next week. And this is when, long distance calls were like $3 a minute. Why are we doing this? Yeah, we're tracking them. There's 17 different Williams in Oregon, and we're calling every one.
And I remember you're not a Brett Favre fan. I do remember that. And Aaron Rodgers is fucking lighting it up, man.
That's beautiful. That
making fucking Green Bay forget about Brett Favre and what he did over the years.
And it's great how Brett Favre comes out and goes, well, he should have won one earlier. That's his last statement. He said he went on some radio show. Yeah, of course, because he's a fucking scumbag. He's getting no attention anymore. Nobody gives a shit about him.
Right.
I'm telling you, but mark my words, Brett Favre is going to pull like an OJ. He needs that. I'm not saying he's going to kill his wife, but he's going to do something significant because he can't just sit on his farm with his wife. He hates his wife. That's why he wants to come back all the time.
You think he hates his wife?
Yeah, I mean, he cheated on her when she's going through breast cancer treatments. I mean, I'm a scumbag and I fucking give piss cups to girls at a show, but I wouldn't cheat on my chick if she had breast cancer.
If she had breast cancer.
Yeah, I mean, once she was in the clear, then I'm like,
Gets a clean bill of health. And,
but yeah, so anyway, he's gonna do something crazy because he cannot sit on a farm with no attention because nobody gives a fuck about him anymore.
Well, I've always said when the athletes cry when they retire, they're crying because they know they got to go back home and they're not on the road banging broads. That's the real reason they cry when they retire.
The most famous press conference ever, Michael Jordan, the first time he retired.
Yeah.
And his wife was there with him, and she's like, yeah, well, Michael's going to be a dad now. He's going to pick up the kids from school and go to PTA meetings.
Yeah.
3 months later, he's playing that's when he went to baseball.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to play minor league baseball instead of being home.
Well, you got these athletes. They're looked at like they're gods, and then they go into every city and they got broads. Most of these guys got broads in every city.
So you think Michael Jordan's going to go from that to going to the fucking local school and talking to fat soccer moms?
No.
Can you believe what the township's doing? Right. They want to put up a flashing yellow at that corner. You think he gives a fuck about that?
But that's why.
You think that's what they talk
Those
about?
fucking tubbies coming out of their fucking minivans.
But that's why they.
I don't approve of it. They have too many PTA. Ugh.
They want to talk. They want to teach them about evolution. They don't want to
I don't believe in that. And why don't they stand during a star? Shut the fuck up. That's why my son's walking to school. I don't care if he has to go on a fucking highway. I'm not talking to fat soccer moms gossiping.
Do you have to deal with other parents yet?
No.
Have you been close to strangling another father?
No, I haven't been around that yet.
Go to the playgrounds, man. I want to get your take on that. I'm trying to be on my best behavior, but I think that's why the athletes break down. They realize their fucking easy life is going away. They don't miss the sport as much as being on the road. I'm telling you.
But Jordan probably didn't. You don't think Jordan was looking forward to being a stay-at-home dad and helping out,
taking out the garbage,
strapping 2 kids in the back,
having chores maybe, just a few little chores.
His wife is cunty in the other room,
and that fucking dorky guy waiting for his kid to come out of school sees Jordan. Hey, you want to go shoot some hoops?
Yeah. Oh Christ.
I mean, I hope your kid's on my kid's basketball team.
Yeah. Did you get your son a Nerf basketball game for Christmas?
Yeah.
He's got to listen to that.
I know. Meanwhile, he's used to hanging out with other guys who make fucking $8 million a year, getting their dicks sucked together in the back of VIP rooms,
going to Vegas and just fucking gambling and drinking,
hanging out
with Charles Barkley.
Yeah, talking shit about white people.
Yeah,
fucking fun.
I like the Barkley.
I love Barkley.
Pretty fucking honest.
I love Charles Barkley.
Hey, where you at with Sanchez? I know you're not a Jets fan.
No, I think he's
what's your
great.
take on him?
For a guy to win 4 playoff games on the road in his first 2 years, so what if he doesn't throw friggin' 65%, complete 65% of passes? The guy's good, man. He's clutch. There's some games he sucks, but I think it's more your offensive coordinator with the bad play calling.
You think there's bad play calling?
Yeah, it's terrible. It's not as bad as Miami's, but it's bad.
Is theirs bad?
Seems like they're revolting a little bit over there too. with the
Well,
play
yeah, I
calling
mean, you
and
got a lot
stuff.
of diva receivers on the team. You got, you got Santonio Holmes. You got fucking Burris.
Burris had 3 the other day.
Well, Rex Ryan starts that. He lets those guys talk. So
Well, I like that.
yeah, absolutely.
I like that
It's
shit
fine.
talking.
Look, once you win, it's fine. They won a big game. No, I like Sanchez, man. I wish I had him on a team. I mean,
Really?
he's not Aaron Rodgers, but he can win you a Super Bowl.
Well, we're keeping our fingers crossed. It was a big win over the Chargers, but now we got the Bills and the Pats, so those are going to be 2 rough games for us.
Yeah, how the fuck did the Bills become good all of a sudden?
I don't know, man. It came
They've
out
been
of
terrible
nowhere.
for 12 years. That's always 2 victories in the division.
Right. And Ken Hull died. Old school Bills guy. He was only 50. He was on all those teams that went to the Super Bowl. I remember him very well when I was doing radio up there. Dead. 50 years old. I wonder what he died of.
Yeah, probably a heart attack or something.
I never heard of him.
Never heard of Ken Hull?
No, I might have.
He was a center, right?
Yeah, he was the center for Kelly.
But, the commissioner is ruining the league, basically.
I fucking hate how strict they are in the NFL. They find what's his name because he called his wife after that concussion. Who was it again?
Yeah, I know you mean.
On the
Pittsburgh.
Steelers, Troy.
Steelers. Thank you.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
The guy, look, concussions, they're doing studies on them, man. It really fucks people up. A lot of these guys are committing suicide because of the depression that, from the concussions that never got treated when they were playing. So the guy wants to call his wife on the sideline. He didn't have his own cell phone. He just borrowed off one of the coaches and said, let me, watching on TV, say, hey, honey, I'm okay.
Right.
And he gets fined $10,000 because you're not allowed to use a phone 90 minutes before a game.
Right.
Until after the game. He's such a scumbag, the guy. He's just a fucking shill for the league. He says the PSLs at the, new Giant Stadium, Jet Stadium, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, they're a good investment. That's what he came out and said. When he said that, I'm like, I lost all respect for the guy.
Do you like?
Go ahead,
Do you like Bud Selig?
He's not as bad as
I hate Bud
Goodell.
Selig.
No, Bud Selig's a piece of shit, too.
But the NFL is extremely
When the
strict.
new Yankee Stadium opened, Bud Selig goes, I checked all the Yankee tickets, and they're pretty fair. When they were $2,400 to sit in the front. They're pretty fair.
Yeah.
Okay. And
that
then
special section.
And then
games.
I know. And then all the Yankee fans, no, they're out actually in the lounge watching the game. Yeah, you paid $2,400 for a fucking seat to go in the lounge upstairs to watch a game. That's what the Yankee fans say. So I always make fun of it. I love all the empty seats.
Do you like seeing empty seats during the playoffs?
It's the fucking greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
it's only because
I agree.
It's not that I hate the Yankees. It's just what the Yankee brass has done.
Yeah, I
you don't
agree.
need to because what the deal is. They're in business with StubHub,
right?
So they actually lowered the seats to $1,250. It's $1,250 a ticket. Those all around first base
because they weren't selling. They weren't selling. The price.
They had to lower. They cut them in half. They're in bed with StubHub, so they just give the tickets to StubHub. Go try to get $400 for them or $350.
Oh wow!
So someone on StubHub go, holy shit! I'm getting a $1,250 seat for $400.
Wow!
I don't know who gave this up. No one gave it up. Nobody bought that ticket.
It's still
so
a $400 seat for a baseball game.
So the StubHub's making like 10% off of that, and if they don't sell it, they don't sell it. So the Yankees like just get whatever you can.
How do you know that's true?
It's a known fact in baseball.
okay.
The Mets do it the same way. Same thing.
It's fucking disgusting.
That's no
really
reason
is.
to charge that kind of money. There's just no reason for it.
You want to take your chick to a game, and you want to sit in the front. $2,500 for 2 tickets for a fucking baseball game.
It's
That's
amazing.
Boring.
Yeah, see the Yankees and Orioles and early May.
Yeah.
If,
you know
if
what
anyone's
I mean?
watching the World Series out there, I have to point this out because I'm going to annoy everybody.
Yeah.
Fucking Fox, their coverage in the World Series, every pitch, they go to the fucking crowd and show some woman praying in the first inning, no one on base, fucking 2-0 count with 1 out. What are they fucking praying about?
They're trying to create tension, you think?
There's no why are you showing me people watching the game? I'm watching the game. I don't need to see other fucking people watching the game. I'm doing the same thing. Put a fucking camera in my living room then. It's fucking retarded. I'm trying to concentrate on the game. It's a fucking tense moment, and they cut to some guy on a cell phone just talking. Why? Who fucking called for that shot?
I'm not watching it all.
That's not annoying. You're right.
You're not watching?
No.
You got Mariano Rivera, like whatever game, Mariano against fucking Ortiz, 8th inning, 3-3, game 4 of the World Series, and they're cutting to some woman in the crowd just talking on her cell phone. Why the fuck would you go to that shot? Mm-hmm. What does that do? How does that create tension, and why are you showing that?
Do you like the strike zone they constantly show?
Oh, on the screen, TBS. Those motherfuckers have that thing on the screen constantly.
It's so
I don't
annoying.
I'm not a pitching coach. I don't give a fuck where the second pitch went. It's 3-2. I don't. Where did the second one go? I have no idea. I just saw what happened.
You don't like all the shit that's happening?
Just stop with the fucking gadgets and the robots on Fox.
You don't like the robots on Fox?
the worst. I'm not a 4-year-old kid. I haven't seen Transformers. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking adult.
They got a market for
No,
everybody.
there's no market.
They're marketing to
Nobody's
kids
watching it
during
because there's
the
a fucking
NFL
robot
game.
at a commercial.
You don't like when the robot dances? Like,
and the push-ups.
oh, and he runs in place.
It's the fucking worst. No kid is going to stay tuned just to see that robot. It's a 3-hour game.
Look at him running in place and getting in shape.
Do they sell those robots even?
They better not.
They probably do.
I'll burn the fucking factory down.
By the way, Ken Hole, thank you. Intestinal bleeding, liver issues. So he might have, tipped a few.
He's running in
his
place.
ears.
The robot's running in place. There's a problem. I'm guessing it's going to be a kickoff, and he's jumping, getting himself in shape.
Yeah.
That makes me fucking sick.
Getting ready for the big game.
But who does watch that guy? The robot's doing that.
Yeah, look what he's doing now. Did you see he's doing
You see the
push-ups?
robot? He's running in place.
Is anyone calling or talking about the robot after a game? Did you see what the robot what they have the robot doing now?
You don't think people talk about that?
No.
Someone
Look,
came
there's
up
a
with
place
it.
for kids. Fucking, that's fine, but not when I'm
right.
watching football. Not
And
when you got
pornography.
You got 17 drunk guys over watching a game. I don't need to see a fucking robot. We're talking about strippers and eating ass at commercial breaks. I don't want to see a fucking robot.
The robot takes you out of that discussion.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
It's just not necessary.
You brought up the World Series. I think this is worth playing. Sam brought it to my attention. Yeah, I'm sure you love when Fox has to show you all the stars of their shows. during the
Yeah,
World
I know,
Series
because they're
game.
really interested in the game.
Well,
Don't get those tickets to real fans.
They got caught last night. They got caught. Just what you're saying. Like they're interested in the game. They got
Really?
caught.
Good. I want to see this.
This is what happened in the 4th inning yesterday.
And here is Zoe Deschanel and other cast members of New Girl, which returns on Tuesday, November 1st on Fox, and Matthew Morrison and Harry Shum Jr. of Fox's hit show Glee are in attendance tonight, and Zoe did a great job with the national anthem here before Game 4. Off the bat of Adrian Beltre, and we're underway in the bottom of the 4th, and Zoe is staying in. A lot of times those stars, they have their moment on TV and then they just bolt. But it's a good game, 1-0 in the bottom of the 4th.
So what
It's
happened?
set.
They cut to the seats and they were gone?
Well, and then in the 7th inning,
We said we'd check on Zoe Deschanel later on, and here in the 7th, the stars from primetime on Fox, Matthew Morrison, Glee, and New Girl, they're gone.
6 innings and flee.
Or maybe they're just out getting a snack.
I don't think so.
Hey, wow. You know what?
Good for those
That's good
guys.
For
Call
those
them
fucking
out.
guys.
Because obviously they don't want to be doing that horse shit to promote other Fox shows.
Good for those guys. Zoe Deschanel or whatever. Fuck her.
Yeah, good for them.
I did Leno with her. She was kind of cunty when I asked for a picture.
Well, she's got that attitude.
I know, it's still fucking.
everything.
What is she? What is Glee?
I wouldn't know her if she walked in the room.
She's in that My Girl or
She's on New Girl. She
New
got
Girl.
her own
New
sitcom.
Girl. Yeah.
But that's how. I'm glad those announcers fucking stuck with that. They didn't have to.
Fuck yeah.
Is that McCarver?
Yeah, McCarver was the one who said.
I guess
yeah,
so.
Flea.
McCarver. There's no way they could. He can't be fucking fired for that. So.
But
No,
obviously he doesn't
they're not
want to
gonna
be
fuck with
pointing
Tim
out
McCarver.
other Fox
Right.
I'm
fucking
surprised
people.
though that they went back to it in the 7th inning, like Buck said, like we promised, because I figured they would just
Yeah.
let it go when they saw they weren't sitting there anymore.
I bet you they hate doing it, and they probably said, "Fuck this, let's go back and show they're gone." Fuck that. They're probably so sick of doing that.
Yeah.
That was them going, "Fuck you" to the network.
You like
Yeah.
Buck?
I don't mind Buck. A lot
I
of
don't
people
mind him. He knows how to fucking call a game. I mean, his excitement level is a little low at times because he doesn't care about the teams. But besides
I don't
that,
mind Buck.
he calls a good game.
McCarver goes in the past too much. 1968, Game 2. What? What the fuck are you talking about?
You don't care?
I don't know anyone you're talking about, and I know baseball. Nobody gives a shit in 1968. 24 years ago today, Carlton Fisk could have grounded a short. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Who cares? By the way, I'm getting word that NASCAR has the Fox. Well, for NASCAR, Fox has squirrel. Oh, okay. They have a squirrel for the NASCAR races? I didn't know that. Not a big NASCAR fan. My brother is, though. I'll point it out every time. He loves his NASCAR.
He does, right?
I don't really get it.
So if you're watching the World Series tomorrow night, just watch how they keep going in their crowd between every pitch.
Jim, I never noticed that.
Every time. It fucking drives me I can't even. I'm screaming at the TV.
Can we? See, I wish you didn't point that out because literally, it's all I'll see now.
That's all you'll see. I know.
No, he
My
nailed
chick's
it.
like that. She goes, "You ruined the game for me now." Now I'm mad. I want to know to see because that director's in a room. He's got 18 monitors, and he's going, "Go to camera 7. Close up. Go to 16." He has that shot. He's calling that shot at some woman on her cell phone doing nothing.
Right.
As fucking Ortiz and Mariano Rivera up the bat. There's no reason to go to that shot.
You don't think they should just keep it on? You think they should just keep it on Rivera or
just show a far shot of the whole crowd going crazy. I got no problem with that. Stop going to every fucking woman praying all the time. It's the most hackiest shot ever. It's like a copy. Oh, a copy to donut. Oh, I said don't get donuts. That's what that fucking shot is.
It's become hack.
It's the worst.
I love it.
Do we have? I would love to see footage of that from a Fox. I guess since you pointed it out, is there any way we could? I'd love the way to grab that.
Oh, and Mike in Queens goes, "Are you rooting against the Dolphins now so you can get Andrew?"
Yeah,
Andrew
of course.
Luck. Yeah. You do that if you're into your team.
Look, you're going to lose the next 10 games. So what? It's 10 games. If you can get a guy that's going to be a great quarterback for the next 10 to 12 years, why wouldn't you sacrifice the last 10 games?
What about the Colts?
Even if they go 4-12, what is that going to do?
Would the Colts go there?
Yeah, the Colts will take him.
They would take him.
I think they would. But will he go there? His father supposedly might be like a what's his face, the Manning's dad, and say, look, he doesn't want to go there because he's going to have to sit behind Peyton Manning for like 3 years.
Right.
I don't know if he's going to want to do that.
Is Peyton going to be all right, you think? With that next shit?
I'm just glad. Look, Peyton Manning's a good dude. He's going to go down as the greatest quarterback in NFL history. Because look at that team. Look at that team. What a disaster they are. He was that whole team.
Better than Brady?
Yeah.
How many Super Bowls for each one?
Manning's only got 1. Brady's got 3. But I still think overall Manning will be the best quarterback in NFL history.
Wow.
You need the numbers though, man. He needs a couple more rings.
Yeah, I know.
You think?
But he
to make that call.
He'll also, on the flip side, have the worst commercials in history.
You don't think his commercials are good?
They fucking drive me. He's not funny. They're awful. He stinks. Him and Justin Timberlake. Oh, we're playing ping pong. Hot. The paddle's hot.
Wrong Manning.
Yeah,
that's the Eli one.
That's Eli. Yeah.
I wish Dan was
Horrendous.
here. He puts in the wrong Manning. Sam is just a boob.
Horrendous.
Sam
commercials.
doesn't know sports.
No,
he doesn't like sports. He likes wrestling though.
Peyton.
He'll name any wrestling.
There was one that was like a Christmas one where you give somebody a gift.
Is this funny?
They're not.
You can't fake Sony quality. It makes watching sports in HD better.
And the more sports you watch on a Sony, the better you get at sports.
Nowadays, young man, yo down, zhong.
Was Jordan watching? Look like Jordan, no? Some guy?
No, I don't think
okay.
Jordan with this.
You don't think that's funny?
There's one where he's giving presents out, and one's in a football. And it's obviously a football. The guy goes, "Oh, great, a football." No, it's not a football. And when I'm in a sports bar and I see people laugh at that, I would just want to go over there and fucking slice their throats. Just punch them in the face. Go, why are you laughing?
What's funny about that?
What's funny about that? No, it's not a football. Really? Got it.
It's actually a gopher, not a squirrel, I guess, for NASCAR.
That would explain.
Scott in Tallahassee. Scott.
Hey, Hope, how you doing?
Pretty good, man. Thanks for asking.
You know how you always make fun of the John Sterling home run calls? The other night when Pujols hit 3, you've got to find the audio of the Cardinals radio announcer. He gives the fastest home run call in the history of baseball.
Is it good or bad?
He doesn't make it about himself then.
It's great. As soon as you hear the crack of the bat, he goes, home run, Pujols. It's like he calls the home run when it literally just hit the bat. It's hysterical.
Can we try to find that? I want to hear that now.
Yes, we can try.
Is this commercial good?
There was a Sprint commercial where Peyton Manning puts a fake mustache on.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
But he puts it on a little crooked, so you realize it's not really a mustache.
Right.
It's fake, and he's just being goofy.
Right.
So I want to know who made that decision. Let's make it a little crooked.
Football fan, nothing beats Sprint NFL Mobile. You can watch exclusive game highlights of all your favorite players, like Peyton Manning. That guy's pretty good. If you like 6'5", 230-pound quarterbacks, laser rocket arm. With NFL Mobile
That
only
is
from
Peyton
Sprint,
Manning.
you get customized
Yeah, it
alerts
is.
and
It is. It's funny,
He's
but
got a fake mustache.
Yeah, it's
Just to talk about himself in a wig. He wanted to talk about himself. Yeah.
Also in Peyton Manning's defense, besides being a great quarterback, I hear from a lot of people that he's just a regular dude. He'll go to like the local bar and just hang out by himself, drink some beers, and just hang with people and just rap. And
we had him on.
So like he's just a good dude.
We had him on once on the phone. He seemed like a really good.
He was very boring, but he was a nice man. He wasn't a dick.
Yeah, so
you could tell he was a nice
besides
guy.
his commercials, I got no problem with him because he's just an everyday dude who just goes down to the local sports bar and hangs out, watch Monday Night Football and stuff with a bunch of people. So.
All right.
He puts his mustache on. Nobody knows it's him.
Oh yeah, but maybe he puts it on. He doesn't put it on crooked, so people won't recognize.
Do you think that was somebody on the set who goes, "It'll be really funny if it's crooked"?
Yeah, I want to know who the fuck did that. You know, it was some like corny little fucking white guy that just graduated Harvard that got a writing job because he's Harvard. He must be smart. And he wrote some skits for Conan and Team Coco.
You're not a fan of Team Coco?
That fucking just makes my skin crawl. Team Coco. Conan, you got a $40 million payout and you're fucking miserable. Stop it.
Oh, I like this. Nice.
It's true.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you got to make a movie how miserable you are? Really?
Wow, I like this.
You should have stayed at fucking 12:30 on NBC, and you could have that gig for the next 40 years.
Yep.
40 years. Middle America doesn't like when you shake your head and your fucking hair moves. They're not going for it at 11:30. That's why it didn't work.
And let me ask you something. In the end,
and look, his show's not. His show's not awful. It just wasn't right for Middle America. He should have just said, "Fuck it, I'm keeping my gig at 12:30." But Leno should have stayed at 11:30. Everything would have been fine.
Here's the question: more people watch Team Coco at 12:30 on NBC or at 11:30 on TBS?
Oh, 12:30 at NBC. I think. Oh God,
right?
He's doing very poorly in the race.
Yeah. I mean, he killed George Lopez's show because Lopez had to move back to midnight.
But stupid Lopez welcomed him with open arms. I'm like, why are you doing that?
Well, yeah, what is he going to? He has to. He's got to be a politician there.
Right. They all do it. Jay did it. He did it.
Gave,
I guess you're right.
Gave Lopez, here's $1 million, just fucking go, hey.
Yeah, they all do it. That corporate shit, they all fucking just smile and say what they're supposed to say.
The two shows that had me on, Lopez liked me. He's a big metalhead, so I did a show and I was supposed to do it again. Yeah, he's a big, for some reason he loves heavy metal. He loves all the stuff.
He goes deep.
Yeah, he goes deep, but that's why I was on there. And then also Craig Kilborn, who decides to retire. The two late night shows.
That like you.
Yeah, and those two walk away.
Kilborn retired.
Basically, yeah.
What are you looking at, Sam?
Oh, Conan is behind.
Why don't you pull the mic back?
Conan is behind Nightline, The Tonight Show, Letterman, The Daily Show, and The Colbert Report. And then Conan has Tonight Show gets like a 3.9, 4.0. He gets a 1.1.
Wow. Team Coco, man.
I just hate that name. Conan is really funny on Twitter. Like, he tweets once a day, and he has one of the better Twitter accounts. But the Team Coco idea, it's like literally he has more Twitter followers than viewers.
Yeah, I mean, all the people that were supporting him never watched his show.
Yeah, I think I would respect them more if he had 3 million viewers, and it's like, well, where's all your fucking support?
Yeah, they don't watch his show now.
You jumped on the bandwagon and you fucking screamed and cried and bitched. Where's your support now?
Well, Jay Moore makes a great point about Twitter. It doesn't help you at all. Why wouldn't Conan have massive ratings if he has so many followers on Twitter? Same with Ashton Kutcher. That fucking 2.5 Men is becoming a bust.
Is it really?
Yeah, they lost like half their audience already.
You don't think anybody wants to see Ashton Kutcher?
I guess not.
No.
Because nobody's going to believe him in that role. You need a scumbag like Charlie Sheen to be believable. You know he lives that life.
But Kutcher could do a sitcom. They should have just said, fuck it, we're done with this, and just made a new one.
He's too much of a pretty boy, and everybody knows his life too much. He's married, he's good looking. It's like, I just don't see him as a guy who's going to be a creep.
But I think he has like over 10 million Twitter followers. You tell your people, fucking help me out here. Watch this fucking show.
Yeah.
You know?
No one's buying that role. He adopted the 3 kids, Bruce Willis's kids. He hangs out with them. He goes on vacations with Bruce Willis.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, so it's like, you're not
what
buying
a weird situation.
As a scumbag that's, tries to get over on girls and fuck different chicks every night.
Right. Charlie Sheen, you can tell, is a scumbag.
Yeah, he does that in real life. A dirty boy.
One more thing about sports. Did you guys hear about Revus and Mike Francesa going at it?
Who's Revus?
The Jets. Darrell Revus.
He's a player. Oh, I don't know who he is. Okay.
Cornerback, yes. They had a little back and forth
Hope he fucking punched Francesa right in his fat face.
We got the audio. This one's got legs. People are discussing this now. They made the paper today.
I think you should be running the patterns better. Fucking can't stand Francesa.
Wait to hear the publicists getting involved here. We love when publicists get involved, don't we,
Why don't they
Jimmy?
just shut the fuck up?
Don't we love when they get involved?
And they're listening in. Oh, you can't. When they're on the phone.
Yeah.
If my publicist ever interrupted an interview I was doing, she would be fired on the spot. And that's not the fault necessarily of the publicist. That's the fucking pussy actors and musicians and athletes that need people to speak for them. When Paris Hilton was in here, she was turning around looking at her publicist. Fucking helpless worm. Really, they make me say... It's easy to hate the publicist, which I do, but the fact is they are coddling and dealing with fucking cunty, twatty fucking talent.
Someone's saying that Conan took a shot at us on Twitter a month ago. How is...
I think
he goes, look it up. How do we look that up?
You just look up Conan's Twitter from a month ago and probably Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. We'll see. Here's Rivas and Mike Francesca going at it.
Wait, you want to go on a record and say that's not a penalty? On a record.
A penalty? I can say
Do you know what this is about?
Yeah. The Monday night game, Brandon Marshall.
Yeah.
When he was going towards the end zone and Rivas supposedly held him. Remember when Rivas took that one back 100 yards? Mm-hmm. It looked like it could have been a penalty. It was questionable, but Francesa hates the Jets because the Jets blew him off like 2 years ago because he used to trash him. So they won't give many interviews anymore. They all go to 1050 ESPN in New York. That's
so
the
this is a
competition.
rare interview he got.
This is a rare interview, so he just trashes the Jets constantly.
Oh, great. Perfect.
If I want to say it's not a penalty.
Not a penalty.
Did the ref throw the flag?
No.
Okay, then.
Well, he can't. He's not allowed to miss one.
It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. Just like if the ref don't throw the.
Do you think it was a penalty?
Probably.
Really?
Yeah, but Brandon Marshall ran into him too, so I don't. It was questionable. John Gruden, the announcer, said it was definitely a penalty. That's where Francesa's taking this from. He's even saying that Gruden.
I didn't see the play, to be honest with you. It's Monday Night Football. I had to go to bed early.
Do you think Francesa?
Some Jets fan I am. I know.
Do you think Francesa's being a twat here by hammering him?
He totally is. He could have just said, "Hey, dude, that could have been a penalty." It looked like it, and then he could have just dropped it. But he's just pounding him.
If the ref don't throw the flag when he pushes off of me, this is the game, brother. What are you talking about?
Well, I didn't say you didn't get away with one.
It's a number of things that go on that field that you have no clue, but you know football.
Wait a second. Aren't you allowed to get away with one though?
It's a whole bunch of things that go on the field that you have no clue. So, what are you trying to say?
I'm trying.
Throw the flag? No, they did.
No, they did not throw a flag.
Okay, so the play is the play.
But that doesn't mean you didn't get away with one.
The play was the play. The play was the play. The quarterback threw the ball was behind him anyway. He was nowhere he was nowhere in sight to catch the ball. So what are you talking about?
Well,
the ball was way behind him. I had to move him.
You are still the only one in the world who doesn't think that was a penalty, including the guys who.
I don't care. I don't care what everybody thinks. I don't care what you think.
I don't mind what Mikey's saying here.
No, I don't either.
Because obviously, like Florentine's saying, it looked like it was a penalty. Everyone's saying it was a penalty. So
Francesa's a cunt, but when the guy is going to play the play, he could have said, "Yeah, you do get away with him sometimes." Or maybe he doesn't want to put that in a ref's head, though.
He probably could have said, "Yeah, probably should have been a penalty."
There was a lot of contact after 5 yards, so it easily could have been called. And look, it was a game changer. The Dolphins were going in for a touchdown, and Rivas took it all the way back for a touchdown. So,
I don't expect you. Listen, I don't expect you to care. It's over with.
I watched the film.
But you can.
You good at interviewing. I'm good at what I do. Just leave it as that.
Well, wait a second. Are you tell me that just because that you're a corner and I'm not, that I can't say that was a penalty? Now, come on.
Dude, why? Because you got a radio station?
No.
Why? Because you got an influential voice out here that you can say what you want to say?
Yeah, that's okay. I'm allowed to have an opinion.
Okay, that's your opinion. But have you ever been on that field?
That doesn't matter. That's not fair. That's not fair.
That's so fair. I think a lot of athletes hate these fucking guys.
They do. Although, and I hate to defend Francesa because his voice is enraging, but the point of the athlete saying, "Have you ever been on the field?" is like saying you can't have the opinion. Cause it's not like Francesa saying, if Francesa said you're a scumbag for doing that, then the guy has a point. Like, have you ever been on the field? Like, do you understand the aggression that we have? Like, then there's a point. But he's basically just saying, I recognize the penalty. That's like saying the ball hit the ground. No, it didn't. Have you ever been on the field?
Right.
Doesn't matter. You either hit the ground or it didn't. To me, that's not valid.
I think Rivas is basically saying when you're on the field, you understand that, all right, some of this shit's not being called for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I think that's what he's trying to get at. Like, yeah, sure, you could say if it's a penalty from where you're sitting, but we know better that this shit goes on all the fucking time. And for whatever reason, that one was not called. You know?
Yeah, I mean, but look, if he got burned by a big TD and, safety was supposed to get him and Rivas was supposed to say short, then he could say, look, you've never been on a field, you don't know. 'Cause that's the scheme of the defense. But this, it's like you don't have to be a football player to see this, to know that there was contact after 5 yards.
Right. Fair enough.
That's not fair. Hey, did John Gruden say that was a penalty?
I don't care who said it. John Gruden, you, whoever.
Hey,
I don't care.
Wait a second. So no one can have it. Who's that talking?
This is Jared Williams from the Jets PR staff.
This is why nobody want to get interviewed by him.
Oh, stop. Wait a second. Get back. What are you getting on there for?
Whatever, dude.
They're all hang up.
What is he?
Fucking publicist. That's what you need, another man thinking for you and speaking for you?
Oh, I just lost my breath.
Oh, hang up.
Can you imagine another man having to step in and protect? I love Rivas and I love the Jets, but did Rivas hang out? He must have hung up, right?
He hung up there,
yeah, he was told to. That's the way it is when you're. I guess Francesa's never been on the phone either, so he doesn't understand that.
I'm not a fan of Mike Francesca whatsoever, but he's so in the right here.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh my God! You have another man saying,
I know.
Daryl, hang
What's
up.
What's next? They're going to tell the fans, don't boo. Because he made a bad play. You're going to hurt his feelings.
Daryl, hang up.
Oh, that hurts deep.
Why couldn't Daryl just hang up on his own if he wanted to? He's a man.
I thought it was a female, at least, so then you have maybe a weird little excuse.
And you know who that publicist was? You know who that guy was from the Jets? He's the same guy who hooked up Jen Sturger with Favre.
Really? Is he really?
Yep, that said, hey, here's Brett's number, call him, he wants to talk to you. He's the same one that went over the line with that.
Oh, that's
because you're not allowed to mess around with the cheerleaders. Right. She was a sideline reporter for the Jets.
That's
the same dude.
That's embarrassing.
And if Rivas hung up, that's even more embarrassing.
Rivas should have said, no, I'm handling this.
Exactly.
Get off the line.
But Rivas...
Don't speak for me.
Oh, God damn it. I didn't want to hear this today. Because Rivas sounds like... kind of
an asshole for allowing someone to.
I want to use the word pussy because it's a big word to use sometimes with some of these guys. But how do you not? Because what he said in there was, "This is why I didn't want to do an interview
with this guy."
He said with this guy. Like, you can't handle Mike Francesca,
or
just slap him around,
or just go at it back and forth.
Exactly.
And then at the end of the interview, that's the end of the interview.
I backed up.
That's humiliating.
Oh, stop! Wait a second. Get back. What
wait, that's the part where I didn't want to be. All right, hold on. I got to go back.
And Francesa's wondering, why is this guy on the phone?
Of course, but he knows because he's been around long enough. We've had this shit happen to us as well.
I hate them.
I don't care who said it. John Gruden, you, whoever.
Hey,
I don't care.
Wait a second. So no one can have it. Who's that talking?
This is Jared Williams from the Jets PR staff.
This is why nobody want to get interviewed by him.
Oh, stop. Wait a second. Get back. What are you getting on there for?
Whatever, dude.
They're all hang up.
What is he hanging up for? Wait, you're telling him to hang up? Wait a second. The Jets hang up? I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, you're telling me he is going to hang up the phone. This is why I don't talk to the Jets. I mean, this is unbelievable.
That's where Mike's an asshole back.
Yeah, but you know what?
Every team's like this. Sorry. They are.
He was just angry.
It's not just the Jets.
I side with Francesa there. That to me, that fucking scumbag getting on the phone. Hang up.
But don't say
hang up.
But don't say that's why I don't deal with the Jets. That's a personal thing. You just don't like the fucking team.
Yeah,
I'm sure other teams do the exact same thing. It's a pussy move, man.
Do you know how bad that looks?
Fucking
on New
Rivas
York Radio Live.
He hung up because another man told him to, and Rivas also says, "This is why I didn't want to be interviewed by this guy."
How humiliating!
That questioning wasn't that bad.
How humiliating!
Yeah, like I said, none of the Jets will go on Francesa's show. No interviews. Supposedly he broke the ice and went to training camp this year and talked to Rex Ryan and stuff. So I think that's why it got allowed. But for the last 2 years, they all went on the other station because they didn't want to deal with Francesa. Something went down. He just started, and he's been trashing the Jets for 2 years. They could win 38-0 to Super Bowl and still go, I still think they could have lost the game. So,
I mean, Francesca was pushing a little bit there. Obviously.
He's a douchebag.
He wouldn't let it go.
He was a huge Jet fan when Parcells was the coach.
Oh, yeah, of course.
His
friends.
It was his best, favorite team of all time.
But Rivas should have been able to hang in there longer than that and not have another man tell you to hang up the phone.
But in that clip, I understand why Rivas was annoyed, but in that clip is kind of why I don't like a lot of athletes and performers. I don't know. I hate the fucking needing somebody else to step in for you. It drives me nuts. For what?
All right, let's play the rest of the clip here.
This is why I don't talk to the Jets. I mean, this is unbelievable. And I'll tell you right now, I was only kidding around with him. But this is where, who's the guy who got on the phone and told him to hang up? I mean, you got to be kidding me. I mean, listen, now I'm going to be serious for a second. Yes, that was a penalty. I don't care what he says. Now, I was kidding around with him, and now he's going to make a big deal about it.
You weren't kidding.
Here's where the Jets...
You weren't kidding.
He was not kidding at all.
You weren't kidding around with him, so don't fucking pussy out yourself now. You were being aggressive.
Yeah,
fine.
Where's the joking?
Yeah.
You just wanted him to admit that it was a penalty, which is fine. That's some good sports talk radio, but you weren't joking.
Here's where the Jets shouldn't give me any players, because that's why you're going to tell me that I can't be honest with the guy? I mean, I'm the only one in America who thought that was a penalty, including Gruden, Jaworski, and everybody else who watched the darn play. So listen, the idea that I can't do that, I'm not going to let anyone tell me what is and what isn't a penalty. That's all there is to it. And this is why I don't get on with the Jets. I mean, that's bottom line. That's my last shot with it. Now I don't even have one Jet that likes me.
Yeah, and someone's backing you up there, Jim. Max in Connecticut. This guy busts the Jets' balls every single day. So
yeah, I do like watching or listening to his show because he's so arrogant,
right?
And he just waves off callers and he just screams at people. Mike, can I make a point? Yeah, make a point. I think you were wrong about the Giants. What do you know? You don't know anything. Have you ever played? And just hangs up on him right away.
I love when they prank call him. Drives me nuts.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some great clips. We went through all the clips recently online. Yeah.
There's a great clip.
A new one?
Yeah. About this guy called up, wanted to talk about Al Albuquerque from the Tigers.
Yeah.
Did you hear this clip?
Yeah, I haven't heard it, but I read about it. Yeah.
And Francesa, who should know everything about what's going on. It's the postseason. You only have to, know about 8 teams right now. He's so sure that this guy's just fucking with him and that he's not a real player.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this one, too.
That he hangs up on him, but this was a legit call.
It was the Tigers. It was the Yankee-Tigers series.
Right.
The guy pitched the night before in, the 8th inning as a setup guy for the Tigers, in, the whole inning. And he's been around a while. And Francesa says he's a huge Yankee fan, watches every pitch. And this guy came in the night before, and he thought that there was no one named, so he thinks it's a prank.
Here's something else. Dave in Red Bank. What's up, Dave?
Is this the best version we got of this?
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
What's up?
I'll pause
I just want to talk about this.
It's in one ear.
I can't hear it, Sam. Fix that.
Just see if there's another version. There should be a way to just fucking make this thing mono so we could get in both channels. I don't know how to fucking do that, though. Someone's saying we're getting old. We'll wait for him.
Why are we getting old?
We'll find out in a minute. Is that the only version?
It might be.
All right, let's just go to them. Fuck it.
Amazing, huh? Here's something else. Dave in Red Bank. What's up, Dave?
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
What's up?
I just want to talk about this guy, Al Albuquerque. I mean, what's his deal? How bad is this guy?
Who is Al Albuquerque?
Al Albuquerque.
No, you're supposed to say, if you're going to, it's really, if you're trying to be funny, it's Albuquerque. It's not Al Albuquerque.
His first name is...
I mean, oh, jeez. Children, near the phones. Sal in Brooklyn. What's up, Sal?
Just totally.
What a fucking asshole.
And, I guess that kid who called, young guy who called before, was talking about the kid who came in the game last night. I thought he was making a joke about Albuquerque. Get it? But the guy's name is Alberto Jose Albuquerque. And I'm not sure. Maybe they do call him Al Albuquerque. I don't even know. I've never seen that kid pitch before last night. But that's who he was alluding to. I didn't know he was talking about the pitcher last night. I thought he was making a joke. I didn't realize I thought the guy's name was Alberto Jose Albuquerque. I didn't realize his name was Al. They called him Al Albuquerque. If they do, I don't even know if they do. because I didn't, when he was in the game, I didn't pay much attention to it, to be honest with you. But the kid's name, Albuquerque, came up. His last name is Albuquerque, but I didn't realize they
Stop
called him
explaining it, you fucking fat
They do
pig.
call him
We
Al
get it.
Albuquerque, which I didn't even realize, because I've never seen that kid pitch
Keep
before.
saying it. Same thing.
Chris in the Bronx.
I never saw him. Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's hot. He fucking heard you.
Yeah, because every baseball player goes by Alberto Jose, uses their middle name as a pitcher.
And he wasn't thinking that, because he wasn't thinking that at all. When that guy said Al Albuquerque, who's that? He didn't go, why are you making fun of the guy's name? So he's fucking, what a covering his own tracks, fucking fatso.
I guess he could never be wrong, right?
They went to the commercial break after that.
And someone told
him, and that was his real name on his friggin' baseball card. So he said, oh, they call him that. They don't call him that.
And he was embarrassed.
Yeah, and how about just saying, I'm an ass? Hey, sorry about that, bro.
Sometimes you gotta just laugh at yourself and go, oh, fuck, I fucked that one up,
Yeah,
huh?
just say, look, I really
think
didn't
people
watch.
would appreciate that.
I really didn't watch the 8th inning last night. my head was buried in the refrigerator.
There you go.
I missed it.
There you go.
I fucking hate Francesa's
He takes himself
guts.
very, very serious.
Oh, would I love to scream at him.
Very serious.
What a fucking fatso.
Oh, God. I mean, you got to have something more important to do on Sunday morning than to bother me with that stuff. Sean in Jersey. What's up, Sean?
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Keep the kids away from the phones, please. Let's go. What's up, Sean?
Real quick, before I talk about the Giants a little bit, you saw...
What's the problem with... whatever.
But it's fun
He's
to
a
watch because he's so
cranky
angry
fucking
and he
man.
hangs up on callers and he's so dismissive. That's like Jim used to make me listen to that. When we used to do gigs, the Rocky Allen Showgram.
Oh, I hated
on
the Rocky
PLJ.
Allen
It was so
Showgram.
corny and awful. And he's like, "No, we got to listen to this." And whenever he would drive, I would go, "No, I'm driving." Just want to listen. And he'd make me listen to it for like 4 hours. And it was so awful.
It was terrible, right?
The Rocky Allen Showgram.
You didn't like the
You don't
Showgram?
get it? It's a program. but he said-
And it's a show. They changed the name. It's cool.
He used to fucking torture me with that.
Well, the funny thing is,
Rocky Allen.
we're connected to that because that was the big afternoon drive show before me and Ann came in and destroyed in New York.
Right, because
that was our
PLJ,
competition,
right?
It's
Like in the afternoon.
I'm like, this is all we have to beat. You got to be fucking kidding me. That was it.
I don't remember anything about it other than it was terrible. All I remember is how bad the showgram was.
And he kept
Rocky
turning
Allen.
it up.
Rocky Allen's a legend too in this fucking business. He's been around a long fucking time, man.
Yeah, he stinks.
And he had huge ratings for that show for a while.
Oh, he stinks.
And Jim
High heaven.
contributed to those ratings by fucking torturing me from 3 to 7.
He just
4
made you
hours.
listen?
Yeah. Now listen to this. Like, wait. They do this little part here. These corny bits.
Blaine was on there.
Oh, right, Blaine.
Remember Blaine? Marky, what's up? Why are we getting old?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning.
Hi. None of that shit. Why are we getting old? I went right to it. Let's go.
Hey, I don't know. I've been listening to you guys since NEW. I love you guys. You're great, and Jimmy's phenomenal.
Thank you.
But it seems like you're going to be more like like a bunch of cackling old hens, like The View or something.
Well, what do you mean? I'm not sure. We've always just kind of talked shit about stuff. What are we doing differently?
The political satire isn't there like it used to be. You used to rip everybody apart. Now it's gotten to be so mellow.
Did you listen to what?
We just attacked Francesa.
We attacked Sam's mom. We attacked this Alexis
Peyton Manning.
broad. We attacked
Peyton Manning.
Manning.
Anthony talks about fucking Obama every day and attacks him. What are you talking about?
I know, and Obama needs more of an attack, and he needs to get the hell out of office.
But maybe you're not enjoying the show. But don't say that if you don't think it's funny. But that's fine. But you shouldn't say that we don't attack things. That's just inaccurate.
Get rid of the black guy. All right, we'll dumb it down for you, Mark. I'm sorry.
No, there's not dumbing it down. I mean, you guys are great. And
We'll just talk about niggers and stuff. I understand. I know what you. I've been around long enough to know. We'll just do that. We'll do more of that. I got you. We don't want to lose you.
I don't know what you mean that we don't. There's no political satire. We talk about everything that happens.
You could say we're getting old and then maybe come up with something that makes sense, but your examples suck.
Yeah, it's not a good
especially
example.
today, we've been beating the shit out of everybody.
Jim called that girl Jen a fat pig.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear that one. I was listening to that this morning. But what my other thing is, what's up with all the commercials, guys?
There's very few.
All right, let me address the commercial situation. If you'll shut the fuck up, we've only taken one break so far this morning. So where are all the commercials?
Where are they?
Tell me where all the commercials are. We've taken one break.
Terrestrial radio.
No, it's not, because on terrestrial radio you can only talk about 20 minutes at a time tops. Okay, the first break alone. Sure, we started a little after 6. Was an hour and 35 to an hour and 40 minutes. You don't get that on regular radio. So if we're going to do that, that means we're going to have to play a little longer commercial set. Do you understand that?
Okay.
And then since then, we haven't taken a second break yet. It's 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I just want to. This is a commercial guy still on the phone?
Mark, yes.
Commercial guy. You got to understand, the same amount of commercials happen on the show just about every single day. So it's not like one day there's more commercials than the next day. Maybe with live reads that's true, but for pound, this show is giving you way, way more content than any radio show that's live in the morning, period.
When we were doing...
I'm stuck listening to these guys, Lex and Terry, down here in the South, and they're horrible.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, I'm not asking about Lex and Terry. I'm telling you that you're complaining about the commercial load here, and I'm telling you that you're getting way more radio show than anywhere else. So how could you complain?
And
about
we have
that?
to take breaks, bro. I mean, we're talking. It's not music. We have to piss and eat.
If these guys go on for a 75-minute tear and then they take an 8-minute break, I don't see how you can complain.
Even if we're doing 15 minutes, I don't even know. That's still unbelievable. That's way better than regular radio. Like, this comes up every once in a while, but we're talking for over an hour every morning to start the show. That no one does that on regular radio. No one. So when you do that, you got to play commercials to allow us.
If we played by the rules here, which we rarely do, but if we're
supposed to break twice an hour, right?
Supposed to break twice an hour, and it should be about 8 minutes of break per hour. Even that, if we played by those rules, that's fucking great. That's great.
We have to do way more radio in this 4-hour block than when we were on NEW. Way more. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's what it is. So it's weird to hear about this commercial thing.
Well, what's my question is, I only catch you guys for a little bit in the morning on my way to work, and then I'm stuck with this friggin' regular radio. When I listen to you guys on a replay in the afternoon, did I play more commercials?
Nope. It's the same show. Same commercial load, same everything.
You might be just hitting us when we're going to break, so you're not getting enough content before the commercial. So then in your mind, you're like, fuck, all I hear is commercials.
Because it's not like this is the first time this has come up.
By the way, everything you've said has been inaccurate so far, sir. So here's what's happening with this guy.
For my inaccuracy, it's just...
Here's the problem. You're bullshitting. You're not being straight. There's something about the show. If you're not liking the show, I understand that. That's a judgment call. But you're saying that we don't attack things and talk about politics. We really do. Too many commercials, and there's really not that many commercials. So if you're just not enjoying the show, just understand you're not enjoying the show. But don't blame it on things that don't exist.
Politics comes up every single morning. I think maybe in the last month, not so much because we're taking up a lot of time with October, but in general, fuck, dude. Of course, we're on top of the political scene.
I gotta piss. Let's just take a break.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks for hiring me back.
Thank you, Marky.
Hey, Jimmy. Hello?
You're not gonna get me.
Sorry, Marky. Yeah, the commercial thing comes up from time to time, but if we, go over an hour, then we're going to probably add a few more spots just to catch up.
Yeah, no, we're too mature a show. He's fucking just gassed and waved it at me.
Is his worse than yours?
No.
There's a fart jet stream in this studio. It always goes to the left.
Yeah,
and I forget.
Because look how they're angled.
Yeah.
I did Eddie Trunk's show last night on the Boneyard, and I gassed him out of his studio. And he sealed tight doors. Nothing better. And his assistant had to come in to take phone calls, whatever. She'd come in like every 20 minutes. And I went out there. I go, Eddie needs you in the studio, and let her walk in. And he was there by himself, and he's pointing at me. And I'm like, fine. If you want to blame it on me, I go, it wasn't me, but I'll take the abuse. So she thinks it's Eddie. It's fucking
My favorite is like when you don't realize how bad farts have become in the room until you leave and come back in.
When someone walks in for the first time.
Guys,
and you've just been chilling in farts for 20 minutes, and a new person joins them.
Guys, we're getting too old to talk about farts.
Yeah,
I got to comment.
Yeah, we got a ton of commercials to take too.
By the way, we're going to be in break for about 13 minutes, easy. So you could come back around 9:15 if you don't want to sit through shit.
We used to fucking have an office together at VH1 when we were doing the pilots, and we would literally sit there and write. And how big was the office? It was the size of that little.
Oh, it just hit me. You're right about the rotation.
It's a jet stream. See, like
we're
New York and you're Cali.
I'm sorry, Norton.
We would literally just sit in this little closet-sized office and do nothing but fart. And fucking the producer wouldn't even walk in the room.
We'd write them down, like how many we had, and just X them off, like 52 to 37. And then we'd call in interns, like, we don't know how to use this computer. Could you come in here? We'd call them on the phone and then make them sit for like 5 minutes. Well, what's that button? Well, how do you turn it on? And they couldn't say anything. And people would walk by our office.
Michael Rosen wouldn't walk in the office.
Yeah, the main producer. I mean, we had fucking nothing going on in our careers.
Right.
This guy's a pretty big TV guy. We go, hey, Mike, can you come in here? I think we wrote a good script. And we make him walk in on our gas. He's like, fuck you guys.
Mary Jo, the hot chick next door, was fucking
the first show.
Thanks,
the first show we ever got in our careers. We're auditioning for this, like, it's called Couch Potatoes for VH1. It was going to be the show.
We're on our a callback audition, me and Jim, because they liked us, and we're about ready to shoot. And the director actually comes in town because he wants to see the talent that he's going to pick for it. And right before they go, okay, 5, 4, Jim farts. And the guy goes, did somebody just fart? And Jim goes, yeah, I did. It's like, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? We're fucking making like $300 a week. You can't hold that in?
How great is that?
I know.
That's the best. Who cares? Fuck everyone.
And the first pilot we did was actually, I watched some of that. It's actually pretty funny, man. There's actually some funny shit in that, and then they ruined it.
Of course. I realized that I've gotten used to Norton's farts because yours, that was like a foreign fart, man. That was brutal. And I know Jimmy's are just as bad, but we're just used to them now.
Yeah. His are brutal.
Holy shit.
How bad was I coming home from North Carolina that time? You know, years ago, we pulled the train. I couldn't get a rod, so I just ate the girl's pussy for like fucking 3 hours while you fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Jim was a fucking champion. He's in the bed next to me. He's fucking a girl really well. And I'm just eating pussy wearing a black shirt and black pants. And I couldn't get my dick hard, so I just licked this girl's pussy for hours. I was humiliated.
Hours?
Yeah, probably 3 hours.
How's the
Yeah,
tongue?
he was.
How's the tongue?
It was good.
Achy the next day, all like...
No, she had a great pussy.
And she was hot, too, because originally there was a fat friend there.
Right.
That, you know...
You were able to switch out the fat friend?
Yeah, what happened was me and Jim made a pact. Like, it was a Saturday night. I said, if we don't get any chicks after the show, we're going to drive straight home.
What that really meant is if Florentine couldn't get blown, we're driving straight home.
Yeah, I go, all right. So we had all our shit packed just in case in the car. I go, but if we get chicks, we're staying and we'll leave in the morning. He's like, okay, fine. So after the show, some hot chicks, like, hey, let's hang out. I have a friend so I'm like, Jim, come on, let's just go see. And we get to the restaurant or whatever, and some big fat slob is sitting there. And Jim's miserable, and he's fucking not saying anything. And he's like, and I'm flirting with this chick, and I feel bad for him.
He's going to blow up your spot.
That was our pact. No, he stood there like a trooper.
Not if he's not talking.
No, but I would never have. I would never block. I would just take the bullet.
He was taking the bullet. He was not happy, but he was taking the bullet.
He was trying.
And the other chick was so hammered that I was with. She didn't know how annoyed he was.
Okay.
And I think the fat friend wanted to go eat probably.
Right.
So she left and she goes, I got another friend that's going to come down. Jim's like, oh great, what is this one going to look like? And all of a sudden, like a fucking 8.5 shows up. And I'm like, and Jim's like intimidated. He's like, oh fuck. And then he just started rapping with her
about PETA. About good things about animal rights, and she loved me. And the fucking fat chick was still there, and then you distracted the At first, I kept the fatty off of him and his chick.
That's right.
And then he fucking kept the fatty off of me. It was an amazing fucking
Yeah, that's right, because the fat one was still there when the hot one came in, and Jim moved over to that one, and then the fat one got annoyed. So then I started keeping the fat chick in our conversation. I started talking about how we like our steaks done and shit or whatever.
And then she's like, I'm going to go, and nobody said don't.
Yeah, nobody said, yeah, she left. And then Jim fucking wound up working this 8.5. We took him back to the hotel.
And I performed horribly sexually.
Why couldn't you get hard for an 8.5?
Because Jim was in the room, and he was banging the one, and like,
just getting the job done.
Because it's the first time. You got to fucking put a show on.
I did. I literally laid there like a fucking shellless snail and just lapped.
I know. I kept looking over, and he was eating a box for like 2 hours. We took a cigarette break, like 2, went back at it again. He's still eating a box. I'm like, God damn.
And the fucking ride home the next day, I probably cut 600 gassers. It's one of my greatest days ever.
I deserved it.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a great story. You guys all have great stories.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time together.
The Cardinal home run call, just because it was mentioned, that guy said that this guy has the fastest home run call in baseball. Cardinals announcer, this is it.
And another pitch from Oliver to Albert Pujols with no one on and 2 out, 2-2 delivery. Swinging another home run. There it is.
Wow, way to build the fucking tension.
Look, we're not fans of John Sterling, but somewhere in between, please. I got to hear that again. I'd never heard this guy. This is a great find.
Swinging another home run. There it is, his third of the game. Albert Pujols 5 for 5 with 3 home runs. And it's now 16-7. What a game from Albert Pujols here tonight. He's putting on some show me steak for him tonight, isn't he, John? Wow.
He's got a weird voice.
He stinks.
And that last home run, I remembered it wasn't like he could have called it that quick.
Really?
The first one he hit was like the upper deck. You knew it as soon as he hit it.
Yeah. That was the 430-footer, I think.
I got a tinkle.
Yeah, we got to take leaks. Florentine, we've talked for over an hour, so we got to get another good plug-in for Cringe and Purge.
Yeah,
the
new CD, DVD in the stores today on iTunes, and I'm doing an appearance tonight, in-store signing at Vintage Vinyl in Woodbridge, New Jersey at 7 o'clock. Those CDs will be there for sale, sign them, and then also at 9 o'clock tonight, too, in New York City at Idle Hands in East Village.
And the CD looks very professional. Love the fucking cover.
Metal Blade Records, it's a real label.
Yeah,
it's a metal label and stuff, so it's nice to be on a real label.
Right. Yeah, that's like real packaging and everything. Looks like a real fucking CD, not half the shit we promote on this show from you guys.
Believe me, I got 8 other CDs that I fucking pressed in my basement.
I know Voss's CDs are, they're good, but they look like shit. Does he need money to pump the packaging up a little bit?
He's just dumb.
I'm not. His material great, but that's like a real looking CD. You could see that in a Best Buy.
Yeah, exactly. This could make the shelves.
Yeah, of course it could.
Not Foss's cartoon with people shooting people. I'm killing here.
Right.
I know.
An asshole.
But the material is good.
Yeah.
All right, more with Jim Florentine and, of course, Jim Norton, who's going to be...
Ratner. Stress Factory, November 3 through 5, and then November 11 and 12, Brokerage. My first Long Island shows in years.
What's that? Fuck you! What's that? Fuck you! Ooh! Fuck you! What's that? Fuck you! I would never say darling! 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 Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! I would never say darling!
What the hell? Oh, God.